channel. I'm here with Nicole, and we're doing another segment of the Young Artist series. So, introduce yourself and what artistry you do.
Cool. Hi guys, my name is Nicole, and I am an actress, singer, and mediocre YouTuber, I would say. Yeah.
More than mediocre.
Slightly more than mediocre.
And what are your goals as an artist?
Professionally, I want to have my own TV show. If not my own TV show, I just want to be a series regular on a TV show. And I'm really into movies, so I want to be in independent films and all of that. But as far as my goal is to make an impact, I really want to change the view that people have of artists. I think a lot of people view us as lazy and unmotivated, which is totally not true. We're very creative. We have creative hearts and creative minds, and I want to change the view of that. Also, if we could throw some self-love and, you know, kindness in there, that would be great too, because I think we have a lot of pressure as artists, and as young people in general, there's a lot of pressure for us to be perfect and all of that. So I'd just like to change the view of young people in general in the creative world.
How did you get into this business?
So I actually started with musical theater. I started when I was 6. I auditioned for Annie.
Yes.
I got called back for Molly, and I did not get it. I was very disappointed. But it was community theater, so, you know. But that's how I got my start, was community theater. I did sports, but I wasn't really good, and the passion wasn't really there.
Yeah.
It was fun, you know, to go outside and play kickball with your friends, but the passion wasn't there. So when I finally found theater, I mean, even at a young age, I knew that that's what I wanted to do, was perform, whether it was theater or film or TV or, you know, what have you, whatever the realm was. I knew that that's what I wanted to do.
What are some things you wish you knew before you got into the business?
That's a really loaded question, I think, because it's a good question. It's just a very heavy question, because obviously I knew that putting myself out there would mean probably getting scrutinized for something. I mean, even being on YouTube, the little amount that I am, I get hate comments all the time. So I knew that that was going to be something, but I didn't really know how much I would let it affect me. So I wish that I had known better ways to cope with those kinds of things. Because if I had found a way, I mean, now that I've been doing it for so long, I just kind of let it go. Sometimes I'll even laugh about it, because laughing makes things easier. And
because people don't even know who you are. And it's just like random. It's like, why?
Yeah, like they don't know me. You know, they see 5-8 minutes of my life maybe in my vlogs, and that's it. And then they see my Instagram and, you know, whatever. It's just weird. Which, by the way, Instagram's fun and all, but that's not a reflection on who people are.
I know. And that's hard for me to, like, really understand, because there's times where I'm like, dang. And then I'm like, no, it's not. Well, yeah, like,
but even like me,
real,
like,
you know?
Yeah, and even myself, like, sometimes, like, there have been so many times where I've posted something and I'm like, this looks too lavish. Like, this looks too not me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like,
but there's pressures to put that up.
Yeah, and then you delete it, and then people are like, why'd you delete that picture? And then you have to make up, you know, you feel like you need to make up an excuse as to why you deleted it, but really you're just like, this doesn't feel like me. So I wish that there was just a better way, or I wish that I had known of a way earlier in the process to deal with that kind of thing, because I mean, people are like, you can't please everyone. If there's one thing I've learned in my 23 years of living so far, it's that you can't, nobody's gonna be 100% happy. You can't make everyone happy. As long as you're, you know, secure within yourself. I mean, that's like the biggest thing that my dad has taught me, is just be secure with who you are. And then everything else will fall into place. So
because you'll find the right people and the right support if you're who you are.
Exactly. And like, my friends know who I am, so I don't need to give time to those people who take time out of their day to comment horrible things on my stuff. Like, I don't even want to entertain it. And also Instagram now has this like bully blocker thing. Like they're like blocking like hate comments and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that.
Which is kind of cool. Like even just social media and like social networking sites that are doing that right now, I think are really helping. We're totally far from where we need to be, but we're in the right direction, I think.
What's a typical day for you?
I'm making my coffee.
Yeah.
Well, if I don't work that day, I try to get up around like 7:30 or 8, just because I've noticed that like that's when I'm my happiest in the morning, is like really early, when it's like bright and the sun is shining and it's warm, and I can just like, you know, be on my phone in my bed for like 20 minutes or whatever. So I try to get up around 7:30 or 8 every day. Doesn't always work out that way because sometimes I'm really tired, and you know, I recognize that I need my sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I didn't do until recently. That's another story.
Yeah.
But wake up around 7:30 or 8. I'll take a shower. I'll get ready. I'll go get coffee, because that's the one thing that I really enjoy doing every morning, is just going to drive to Dunkin' Donuts to get my coffee. You know, and it's like the simplest thing, but I've realized that I need simple things, like simple pleasures like that, even the smallest thing. I need that to keep my day going, because if I don't have that, what am I?
Yeah.
You know, there's even if like today, for instance, if I didn't have any plans today, I would still go get my coffee, because that's at least getting me out of the house, and that's at least getting me, you know, further than I would be if I was just sitting at home doing nothing, watching Netflix, which by the way is not a bad idea. Sometimes we need those days, but I just like, I can't sleep in very late, because I feel like my day is wasted.
I know.
That's just the Pisces in me. Like that's just, I can't, I feel like I'm wasting my day.
Yeah.
So get up, get ready, grab my coffee, and just find an adventure, honestly. Like even if it's just driving to get my coffee, that's enough adventure for me to start my day and get it going. So
cool.
Yeah, and hopefully throw in something creative in there. It's like filming a video or like vlogging or anything really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
photo shoots with friends.
Yes.
Yeah. All that.
Tell me about your survival job. What do you do and how does that coincide with your creative work?
So right now I work at a 5-star hotel. And I work at the spa there. It's an amazing job. I love it, but it's my job. It's my survival job. It's not my career. It's not my path.
Yeah. Yep.
I talk a lot about paths, not just in videos, but like in general. I'm very much like, what's my path? And my path is to be a performer, and my path is to be an actor and sing and, you know, be an example for young people, girls and boys. And you know, my career path is not to be working at a spa, at a hotel. So while it's a great job and I'm very thankful for the flexibility that it gives me, it's not what I want to be doing. So I used to be part-time, and I'm actually on call right now, because unfortunately, when you're at a survival job, as amazing as the people are there, they don't care about what your career dreams, aspirations, or goals are. No. They don't care. They look at that as a business, you know? They're there to make money for their business. They don't care what your dreams are. They don't care that you want to be an actress. They don't care that you want to, you know, find a cure for cancer. They're there at that place to make their business strive. Right. So while supportive people, let me rephrase that. So while I have supportive people at work, at the end of the day, they don't care if I make it. So it's really hard to balance that. And I found that because I was working part-time, even though it was only a part-time job, I wasn't having time to audition. I wasn't having time to film anything. I wasn't having time to do what I specifically came to Los Angeles to do. I know. What my parents and I spent money to do. You know, like what I've been trained to do. Yeah. And I just felt like I was wasting my time. Like I felt like I wasn't getting any satisfaction. I mean, yeah, the guests were great. Yeah, the experience was great. But it's like I said, like at the end of the day, that's not my path.
Yeah.
So I had a very serious come to Jesus moment with myself, if you will.
Yeah.
About, you know, what I was planning to do. I'm very much like, I'm the kind of person that if I feel like I'm stuck, I gotta get out.
Same.
So like I'm not the kind of person to be complacent at all, because I feel like if you're stuck and you don't recognize that, you're gonna stay stuck.
Yeah.
So I knew that I didn't want to quit my job, but I knew I wanted to modify it somehow. So that's why I switched to an on-call position. And luckily, I don't know how it is at other jobs, but my on-call position is basically, I say, hey, I'm available, I don't know, Monday to Thursday, schedule me or don't. And I either make money that week or I don't make any money, because they either schedule me or they don't. So at the end of the day, I'd rather be a broke actor than a broke spot coordinator. That's really just,
Amen.
That's really just it. I felt like there was no other option for me. Luckily, I do have the support of my parents, you know, emotionally and financially. I mean, it's not all on me. A good portion of it is, but not all of it. So, you know, I went to on-call there. I took up Postmates. I'm taking up Uber probably. There's always other ways of income. You know, there's always another job. And I feel like in order to get to my goal of acting professionally and being a full-time working actress, I need to take those steps and, you know, not really be comfortable in the job that I'm in, to get further ahead.
Yeah.
Because hard work really does pay off, and that sounds so cheesy. And like throughout middle school, I would hear my teacher say that about math, and I was like, I hate math. Like, I don't care about math.
I know.
But it applies to so many things, and it's so crazy because I'm not even like, we're relatively young.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 20, you're 23, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just turned 23 like 2 months ago. So to recognize that at 23, the young age that I am, I think is really cool.
It is.
And yeah, would you rather be broke doing what you love or broke doing what you hate? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I know. I made the decision. So I'd rather be a broke actor. But it really just comes down to that. There was just no question for me. It was just my happiness versus
money,
financial stability.
Yeah.
I chose happiness.
Yeah. What advice would you give to another young artist?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Honestly, just don't quit your daydream, because if I had quit at all the times that I told myself I was going to quit because it either A, got too hard, B, was too much pressure, or C, I just felt like I wasn't good enough, I don't know what I'd be doing right now. I probably would be at home back in San Francisco doing
something,
a job that I hated. If you're a good person and if you actually work hard and, you know, do everything that you need to do to get there, I really do believe that you'll get there. And it doesn't matter what your dream is. Just go after whatever your dream is. Just whatever makes you happy. Like, there's like, you know what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's one point in your life, doesn't matter how old or how young you are, where you just like, you're doing something and you're like, this is it. Mm-hmm. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm meant to do.
Yeah, I could do this forever.
And that's how I feel about performing, and that's how I feel about acting.
Well, thank you so much for being on my
Thank you for having me.
My little video thing. Be sure to check out Nicole and her channel and everything. I'll put that down there.
Subscribe to Alex.
Thank you. But yeah, do subscribe if you like this video and all that. And be having more of these. And thank you so much again for being
Thanks
on
for having me. It was fun.
Yeah.
My first interview ever.
I know. I'm still getting better at being an interviewer too.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thank you. Bye.